God bless my Liberia.
Africa is a land,
The land of refuge. Liberia is the land, oh, no land of slavery.
Africa is a home,
A home of wealth.
Africa is a land, oh, a land of talent. Wake up, Africa, and be very rich land, oh. Let's go to
Wake up, Liberia.
Be so cheerful. Somebody have been seen
My redemption song, oh. Yeah, yeah, my redemption song. My redemption song. Yeah, yeah, my redemption song. My redemption song. Yeah, yeah, God bless Africa.
Now we know, now we know.
I say now we know. Yeah, yeah, now we know.
Now we know, now we know.
Oh, I say now we know, yeah.
The price of rice will never come down.
I say now we know.
In the midst of what we are testing.
I say now we know, yeah.
They send us to kill our
Now
brothers.
we know.
Election is structured in a reality. I said,
Now we know, yeah. Hey, yeah. Now we know.
suffer, we suffer, we suffer.
I say now we know. Hey, yeah. Now we know.
Fool us after we know. Now we know.
They fooled us yesterday. They are bringing freedom to us.
They gave us free food, just to kill our brothers. They gave us package, just to kill our relatives. They give us free education, just to spoil our continent. Now we know, now we know. I
Say now we know, yeah. Yeah, now we know.
said, now we know.
I say now we know, yeah. Hey, yeah, now we know.
So we suffer, better now.
All right, just share the video for me. I invite other people.
The price of rice will never come down. I said, now we know, man. Life will never be the same, better now we know. Look at Africa and tell me, better now.
Now we know, yeah. Hey, yeah, now we know.
Look at Mama Liberia, tell me.
I say now we know. Hey, yeah, now we know.
Look at Sarah Lune and tell me.
I say now we know, yeah. Now we know.
Look at Cote d'Ivoire and tell
I
me.
say now we know. Hey, yeah, now we know.
Look at Rwanda and tell me. I said,
Now we know, yeah. Hey, yeah, now we know. We know, yeah. Yesterday they promised us freedom, but we know definitely they give a blank check on the freedom. Let me see whether my volume is up a little bit. Don't know. Okay. They gave us a very blank check yesterday. They told us that in 1989, on the eve of Christmas, that what they were bringing for us, especially at the time, especially me at the time, and some of you that are on this platform right now, we were just stepping in a zone that people refer to as a teenage zone. Thank you, Otis. Welcome. Into the teenage age group. That's when they brought that freedom for us. That's when they brought the check to us and they said we should sign it for them, because they were bringing freedom to us, and they were going to transform the John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital and to make it more than what it was like before. And they told us that the University of Liberia was going to have a lot of computers and all the science courses that everybody would do. You will go and sit down and do your laboratory that students that are graduating, were graduating at the time, although they had a little bit of computers, but that they were going to make them in abundance. That at least every student at the University of Liberia will be to a computer. They were going to improve the library as well, where books were going to be in abundance. That no student will go to the library and looking for a particular book that you can't find it. Yes, that's what they told us, that they were coming to bring that freedom to us. That indeed, at the time, yes, at the time, we could afford to have at least maybe 1 or 2 meals a day as a family. Yes. And they told us that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all. That they were bringing freedom to us, that we can eat 5 times a day. Yes, that's what they said. Because why? They were going to make surplus rice. Yes, agriculture were going to be number 1 for Liberia. That we could be exporting or selling more than what we're selling to the other countries. Yes, that's what they told us. And I remember vividly those days when I was growing up as a child. Welcome, John. How is Germany today? And I growing up, starting life in Foya. Every Saturday was a day for the market in Foya. And every Saturday, I used to feel so good as a child growing up, seeing the kind of a mix of people that come there. From the Ivory Coast, they will come in. From Sierra Leone, they will come in. From Guinea, they will come in. And the borders of trade was going on, were booming. And every Sunday again, we crossed the border to Sierra Leone, sir, where they used to be known as Akwendu. I mean, Akwendu is a town, but then they have their market on Sunday. And then again, the Guineans, the Liberians, and Ivorians will go to Guinea as well, with Sierra Leone. In fact, Sierra Leone, because they have some kind of a common border with Ghana, somehow the Ghanaians come there as well to do the business. And that was the border crossing to some part of Guinea, somewhere around Gegedu, Zelikoli or so. Everything was going fine. As far as I know, as far as you know as well. To the extent that we met our brothers and our sisters, they used to refer to themselves, or when people used to ask them, they would say, "I born here, I die here." Because why? Their life was okay. The little we had was going across. We were feeding it. It's hard for you to ask for $1 or for 50 cents for from your relative and you don't get it, or your friends, you don't get it. You'll get it. Hey Brown, welcome. But they said no, that was not sufficient for us. And they decided to go to the state. At the time they were in the leadership of the Union of Liberian Association in the Americas. That's ULA. Yes, Mr. Taylor was the leader there. Yes, Tom Woyu was inside. Yes, Madam Ellen Johnson Solis was connected. And a host of others as well. So through the leadership of the Union of Liberian Associations in the Americas, they planned to carry what they refer to as a revolution on us. These are Liberians. Americans were not involved. No. Nigerians were not involved. Nobody. They went to the people and told them that we want carry war in our country. They went to Gaddafi. Mr. Taylor went to Gaddafi. Mr. Taylor went to the Ivory Coast of Ofowe Bonye. The late. Mr. Taylor went to Ghana. And he confronted the people. He told them, we need your help. We want to carry war on our people. that the life they are living in today, some of them they can eat through at least 2 or 3 times a day. We are not happy with them. With that, we want to carry war so that we can improve the situation for them. They can eat 5 or 6 times a day, because we are going to make food in abundance. That today, so many people are working. At least a lot of children are in school, and the school system is okay, the health system is okay, but we don't really, we are not satisfied with that. So give us the help, give us your borders. We want to pass through here to go and carry freedom, so that those people, our people, Liberian people, life can be transformed, so that we can improve. Somebody already calling. I like to lay the basis before I open the lines. Honestly, today is an interaction day. We are hoping. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still keeping my finger crossed, because we appreciate the Honorable Representative Daniel Donovan. We approach him to see whether he could be on the show. If not today, tomorrow. I'll stay taking my line up there, stay early in America as well. So to see whether he himself can come on the show with us, or he's also a social media person anyway. So, and that's it. So they brought the check to us to sign it, and it went to the people abroad. There are some people that are blaming America. You know, why America supported the people? Why America supported the war? It's not all American. It's not Americans. All of Americans are, or the government that supported, Charles to bring war on us. No. You remember, even the very people that are in our house there, the reason they don't want to make the health care system like what it is here in the UK is because a lot of them in the house there are senators or so, in the Congress there. They have business with the pharmaceutical industry. Some of them got, shares in the big industries that are producing medicine also. So they don't even want to have the kind of a system that the UK have, which is a national health service system. They will be losing them, because right now they're benefiting a lot. You want health, you want live, you have to get health insurance in America. Here I don't have to. Yeah, I can go today and see my doctor. If anything they check me. If anything's going on, my doctor will just write the prescription and give it to me. I walked out. I go to the chemist, present my prescription, they give me my medication, I walk out. When we work, our taxes go to fund the health care here. So they don't want it. Now, imagine these same people are the ones that are having industry that produce arms and ammunition. And then you leaving from the comfort of your home, and you say you're going to somebody to engage them and ask them that you want to buy arms and ammunition. You think the people won't sell it to you? They will. At the end of the day, they want money. So you're forgetting about this, blaming America about what happens in Liberia. Forget about it. We ourselves decided that, look, it was necessary to bring war on our people and kill them and maim them and destroy the nation. But that's what they did. They brought a check to us. It was a blank check. I think John L. I don't know, John. Normally I like to set the basis before I call, but let me see. Before I open the lines, let me see whether John can chip in. I don't know what. And so we are going. Let me see right after John, if we get John. We will watch a short clip on Mr. Taylor, the former president of Liberia, and the then trial. We hear a little bit, just a little bit of him mentioning names how the MPFL, started and things. I'm celebrating today. You see me with my bald head. I'm celebrating. You're on live. Just hold on 1 minute. I'm celebrating today because of the news I heard from the States yesterday, which we can't talk about. So that's why I have removed the barlock hair that was on my head, because every day I sit here we're talking about peace and pushing the button as in for establishing war and economic crimes could also. Yesterday from the news I heard from the Congress, so I decided to go and bald head. Okay. All right. Let's go, John. Hello, John. Your video is kind of we can see you good. Please straighten your video a little bit so we can see you and then you can talk. Hello, you got a network problem? Hello, John, you got a network problem? Oh, John gone frozen. Okay. Let's now, and then we'll come back. Let's go to Mr. Taylor quickly. Let's go to Mr.
Now, upon your release, following that second incarceration in Ghana, did you travel anywhere outside Africa?
After my release from Ghana, I went straight to Ivory Coast. Then I went to Burkina Faso, verified my trip I went into Libya to see the situation of the men, returned, and then before I went to France.
Why did you go to France?
I did not put the second MPFL together alone. This second MPFL was put together by those of us. I remember saying to the court, there was a group in La Côte d'Ivoire. Now, working along with us in La Côte d'Ivoire was a gentleman called Tonier King.
Pause there, please. How do you spell the first name?
Tonier. T-O, it's a vowel name. T-O-N-Y-I-A, I want to believe. If it's wrong, we'll correct it another day. Working with me outside, and may I just emphasize, Tonier went along for some time, but once the Libyan connection was cemented, Tonier broke away from us. He no longer participated. But two others remain. There's a gentleman called Tom Wuwuyu. We mentioned that on yesterday. That's W-O-W-E-I-Y-U. And the present president of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The three of us finally were the individuals that put the MPFL together. So upon leaving Ghana, I had traveled to Paris to meet with Ellen Johnson and Tom Wuwuyu in Paris.
And when you say that the current president...
I want to believe, if it's wrong, we can correct it another day. Working with me outside, and may I just emphasize, Tonier went along for some time, but once the Libyan connection was cemented, Tonier broke away from us. He no longer participated, but two others remain. There's a gentleman called Tom Wuwuyu. We mentioned that on yesterday. That's W-O-W-E-I-Y-U. And the present president of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The three of us finally were the individuals that put the MPFL together. So upon leaving Ghana, I had traveled to Paris to meet with Ellen Johnson and Tom Wowoyu in Paris.
Okay, Mr. General, hold it there. We got you. That's the point I want people to hear a little bit, because we can talk small. Yeah. Donald, paying tribute to Representative Donovan, please. If you want to call, I will open the lines. If you want to call, let me just do another clip, and then from there we will open the lines. Let's hear from you. I've tagged his face already. I sent a message to the office. Hopefully somebody will join us from there. But let's again and see what is going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, what happened here?
You don't know me. Is that something? So my political million, so my family, my children, I told 9 months, I do not know anything. It's just a plot to kill grade. All those people planted to kill grade. I was not here. You don't know me. Is that something? So my political million, so my family, my children, I told 9 months, I do not know anything. It's just a plot to kill grade. All those people planted to kill grade. I was not here.
But you heard it.
I was sick. I want to tell you I was sick. I find it. No, I find it. I was trying to say I was not here.
Get my pistol. Get my pistol.
No, I got.
All right, y'all know who that person is now, right? We know, right? We're still making our case, yeah. We're trying to make our case, yeah. So y'all know who that person is, and you know who is slapping there. We all know. So if you don't know, that's they call him Senator, right? Senator Prince Johnson. I don't know what is this. He's still a senator. They call him Senator Prince Johnson. And that's the time the late Grady Allison's met him. Here you go. Give him a pistol. You say that in your own office, you call him for pistol. Oh, yaka. Okay, listen.
2 minute talks are on the radio. When you open the radio, the talk show, what's your view? We talk foolishness. You better not wise. If you're not wise, you are foolish. When you open the radio, the talk show, what's your view? We talk foolishness. You better not wise. If you're not wise, you are foolish. So I'm a former hand, yeah? Then you come call my people through, call the truth, kill them. You know the old we told in the army? We told the old in the army to defend the people, the sovereignty, not the sovereignty of the president. We told the army not to execute illegal orders, unlawful orders. So you see, people are not smart. When you say, John will catch the people, just see no reason to catch anybody. But if they were the one who were president, and they want to go after us, the army will split. The Madingo people who there too, they will say, why are you carrying out somebody? The Geo people, man, they will say, why are you carrying out somebody? You have no army. You have nothing but chaos. I told you already before, I said, you know, they're not you put me here. I was elected by my people, but I gave you name my country. When I told you all over, I said, name my country, your son, your people. So he's trying his best to the support for second round overwhelmingly will be based upon how many prominent in government on a high level? How many Nema people being minister, ambassador, managing director? Nema is last. So what we will support him, or what we will be doing, is that the next election, though we are there for 6 years, and we promise another 6 years, 12 years, we will make sure that we use our resources to repatriate all the Liberians in every country to come and raise up the census. So I stand here as a gateway between this government and the people of my country. All over Liberia, they all know themselves. They depend on me, they look up to me. And I told them, judge me. So when you touch George, you touch us. We got his backing, he got our backing. But your war crime called a fiasco, not coming.
All right, that's the point I want you guys to hear. Your war crime called a fiasco. You're not coming here. Who's saying that? Senator Prince Johnson. You know him, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me invite my sister first. Then from there we do the talking. Yeah, wait. Let me go back to the USA.
She has attempted suicide many times in this America because of what 11 men have done to her. I speak for her. I speak for my uncle who was murdered before me because of his religion. I speak for him. I come from the background of Muslims family where I see when they were rich. I was at a checkpoint as a little girl when people pulled my families out of the group and then murdered them. I saw that as a child. This is not a joke. We didn't come to come show up. We want a leader who will put his foot down and don't be associated with war crime people. Like Prince Johnson, like anything you tell me who are sitting and exploiting our country. He cannot associate with a woman like that and call himself a leader. We demand justice today. We demand justice tomorrow. We demand justice yesterday. Justice must be established in this earth. I speak for those people. I speak for my people in Grand Kpakio County who are murdered in a mass grave. And I have uncles who are imams who are murdered on their religion. I speak for them. What will history remember you for the world? Wow. When we remember our history, we be the one with the naysayers in the back who talk and laugh at us. But we know that tomorrow, because of us, change will come to Liberia. And even if I'm gone, and the day my children ask me to put them, mommy, why didn't you do something? There's video, there's recording, there's Facebook Live. They will say my mom stood up in the heart of New York City, right across the street from the UN headquarters, and she spoke for justice. Yes.
All right. That was way before last, right? A couple of weeks. Our sister and our brothers then were outside there, advocating and pushing for justice, and we need it. And so let's see now. Today, exclusively, we actually we've decided to give this day to Representative Donovan. He's the one that actually that is pushing have put a bill together and presented it to the House, the Congress, as a couple of weeks ago. When we heard the story, some of us was very, very happy about it. I rang his office to actually authenticate the story as well, and it was confirmed that indeed there's the lawmaker put a bill together, and the bill has been submitted for review. Yesterday or so, I'm so happy. Yesterday or so, we got a great news, that the bill has passed. Hey! The bill for the bill to call on this government, the government of George Weah, to listen to the call of the Liberian people and establish War and Economic Crimes Group for Liberia. And bondage. Bring to book those individuals who brought carnage on our land. Yes, the bill was passed yesterday. Yesterday I was so happy I have to call to the office again of the senator. And I'm going to pass on the number to you, all of you that are watching right now. What I want you to do the same thing I did. I want you to call the office of this senator in the USA. Call the office. People are always happy to take. It's not like your senators or representative back home. No. You call it anytime. Somebody will answer your phone and they will want to hear from you. I'm going to give you numbers. And you can call any of those numbers and just say, I'm a Liberian. Introduce yourself. I'm a Liberian. I reside. So. I heard that the senator, the lawmaker, Daniel Donovan, introduced a bill to actually have a war crime court in Liberia. I am so excited. I am telling you now what to say. I'm so excited. I'm calling mainly to express my thanks and appreciation to the honorable man. Give your name. Give your country you're calling from. Let them take note of it. And I'm going to show you his photo. I'm going to go on his site and show you his photo and everything. And I'll give you the numbers as well. Call the lawmaker. Please call him. Let us appreciate this man. Let us celebrate him. We shouldn't wait when he is gone, then we start to put flowers, or we go on the internet, get a photo and start to celebrate him. It is not, no, we shouldn't wait for that time. Let's do it now. Call the office. There are 3 offices that he's responsible for. In Washington, the Washington District Office, Brooklyn District Office, and Staten Island. Staten Island. 3 districts he's controlling. He's not a small potato in the house. I've been reading. I've been following him as well on Twitter, everything. He has introduced bills that passed through and they are now enacted for America to change the society in America for the better. It's not a small potato. And so let me see now. My lines are open. You can call now because you already know what we're talking now. We are profiling and appreciating Congressman Representative Dan Donovan and the U.S. lawmakers, because he put the idea together and he said, look, this is what I want for Liberia. And I want you guys to help me look into it. And so, let's celebrate them. Let me go on his website to just show you what this kind of a man is. This is his website here. Congressman Dan Donovan, representing 11th District of New York. 11th District. So this is his own personal. Do your representatives then do they have website on their own? Yeah. Liberians petition international community to freeze support to Liberia amid troubling corruption. That's one. Everything now about Liberia on his website. War Crimes Court Liberia campaign intensifies at U.S. Congress. You see that one? It's on your website though. This one here is now nowhere else. Donovan applauds House passage of anti-opioid package. This one strictly and extraordinary stuff here. So this is the representative website. He is working on our behalf. The reason I really want to have him on the show here. The reason I want to have him on the show here is I really want to ask him. Let me turn the camera on my side. I really want to ask him. Yeah. The interest in Liberia, especially those that died, those innocent people that were killed. Yes. What interest actually? Does he have a strong tie to Liberia? I'm happy today because I need to celebrate this man. Because even the last time when the issue came out, when we introduced the bill and we heard it, I called his office and I didn't speak to him, but I spoke to his special assistant. And I expressed my thanks and appreciation. People were when we were circulating the news, the people from the other side who do not want to hear it, Liberians, they started asking me questions. Are you sure? Is that new, authentic? Even this news yesterday, when I posted, people come here asking me, are you sure that news is not fake or so? But just sit there. Some of you, just sit there. There's our number. Let me give you a number. Let me give you the numbers. And I want you to take note now. Please call this representative, call this lawmaker, and just say thank you. If you don't have nothing much, introduce yourself. You're a Liberian, you reside in this country or that country or so. You heard that he submitted a bill ensuring that the US government should also support us to have war and economic crimes code for Liberia. And you are so pleased about it. Just express yourself that way. Now, the Washington District Office, Washington DC District Office, this is it. The number to call there is this. Depending from where you come from, or minus the international code, 202-225-3371. Let me repeat that number again. For the Washington DC office of Representative Congressman Donovan, the number you should call for that Washington DC office is 225-3371. So if you're calling from any other country now, like you come from calling from Liberia, just as the area code, let's say the international dialing code 001, isn't it? Now let's go to the district, the Brooklyn district office. Any of these offices you can call there, you'll be able to speak to somebody in the office of the representative. Okay? And you know the people like that, their record thing. If you call, you give your name, they write it down. A Liberian call from Germany, a Liberian call from Norway, you know, and thing. And so they take note. Okay, Brooklyn District Office. This is the number: 718-630-5277. I will try to pin this, sorry, but there are some other people that are very smart in taking note. Okay, the Brooklyn District Office is 718-630-5277. And the last district he's also controlling is the Staten Island District Office. Staten Island. We have plenty of Liberians there as well. The number there is 718-351-1062. I'll pin the numbers before I leave the show. Thank you. So let's see. There you go. Yeah, I definitely need to post this number. Let me expand. Let me expand to watch with you guys. Oh no, I want to expand it. Let me send it. Let me send the number. Let me pin this number so that you can have it. We need to reach to this honorable man and let us extend our thanks and appreciation to him and say thank you, sir. Thanks for listening to the call. For thinking about those innocent children. Ego, unborn children then. Somebody opens, open your family member's stomach. Let me see what I'm going to go quiet a little bit because I'm going to pin the number now. Let me see, for Washington. For Washington office, you can call 202 225 3371. I can tell you, anytime you call there, somebody will pick up your phone. B for the Brooklyn office, KLYN, Brooklyn District Office. You call this number 718. Okay, 718 630 5277. And then for Staten Island, office is 718 351 1062. Okay, I think we got it now. Somebody was just trying to call me. Sorry for that. So these are the numbers. And now they're going to be okay. They're going to go now. These are the numbers. Waiting for the action to come out so I can pin it. I can pin it now. Okay. All right. So this show this afternoon, in as much as I am celebrating with happiness also, let me see whether I can retrieve a message as well, so we can also follow what happened just today. A couple of videos came in. Actually, I've been waiting to get a response from the secretary office to send me the video, or send, because they haven't loaded it yet on the representatives channel on YouTube. One is uploaded. I love to play the material from there because it can be a little bit clearer than this one that people have been chunking on me since yesterday. But let's see whether we can I can retrieve something. Let me see. The senator is online as well, but the computer playing out, man. Okay. What my computer is trying to certify to it. So please, what I want us to do, all of you that are actually in the interest of ensuring that indeed those animals, yes, they are animals, those animals that thought life was not necessary for us, and they went and designed and planned and executed war on us. Those of you that are actually in support that these people should face their day in court, what I want you to do, I want to encourage you, let me admonish you once again. Let me reiterate that please make that phone call to the office now. It's in the morning hour there, but now you call any of those numbers, somebody will pick it up and just introduce yourself and make your case. I'm not called to say anything different. I just called to extend my thanks and appreciation to the honorable man for the step he has taken on behalf of the thousands of innocent people that were taken to their graves. I just called to say thank you, Honorable. Thank you, America. I don't know why people are getting angry. That why is America? Somebody asked me a question this morning when I posted. Do you think America have the power to actually institute anything like that in Liberia? Well, I just told her, I said, well, you have to go and read history a little bit. Because even you yourself are sitting here every day, you're talking about, you know, Liberia is small, America is small, America. You know, what can't even do without them. That's what I was saying this morning. If you want now, you can call on the video. You know, don't be listening to me now, especially for this one here. Call as well. You can call here and express your happiness about this and your thanks and appreciation as well. Call on the show, because when I finish, I will make sure that I will tag the secretary or to the press office on this video so they can watch it. Let them hear you're the Liberian people, you know, at least expressing some kind of gratitude for what this lawmaker did. So let me go on the line now. Let's go to John. I think John was trying earlier, but the network wasn't properly. And then when we take John, after John, we will go now and listen to the lawmaker. I want you to listen to him. I want you to see him speaking before his colleagues in the House after the deliberation or so. He was actually thanking his colleagues for passing the bill. You know, this thing they call a bill, let me tell you. God, we have some people who been in the House there for I don't know how many years. One bill they didn't introduce. Bill. John.
Yeah, how are you?
John, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Liberia Development Education Network Combined Air.
I see why. The reason I'm asking is because of the network. I certainly have to be that way. Anyway, welcome. I don't want to take you long because of the network. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? How is Moreover today?
Really, I'm calling from Bangat, Bon County, the capital city of Bon County, Bangat.
Wow, that's central Liberia. First of all, John, before I go further, I don't know what you do, whether you're in the media or so, but wherever it is, you must be occurring with this story. There was a story about a woman that was raped to death. But the money issue actually buried that whole story. How far is that story?
Yeah, really my concern is running around the money story, not really about the murder woman, really.
No, but so that means nobody talking about it? They're only talking about money?
No, really our concern around the country now, although we paid her condition and then paid the family condition, but now currently we are thinking about the country money.
Okay. It's not easy. All right, John, let's hear from you. What is your take this afternoon?
I believe and understand that those guys who are involved in this saying that no money is missing in this country, really, I would like to tell them that if nothing be done, we will keep cursing them. I understand that cursing won't do anything that will bring back the money. But after we have cursed them, those hands that are going up in the air saying that God is seeing our cry. Can you imagine? Now if you are working for a $200 United States in Liberia, now it don't even take you in family truth. So you understand? So it's not really small problem that we are going through here. So can you imagine if 200 cannot sustain you and your family, then where are we driving to in the country? And then 16 billion Liberian dollars get missing. Those actions are coming out saying that.
No. But I know you're a bit angry also, but please choose the words wisely. You know, you're on the international wire now. I beg you.
The network is not good. I'm not getting you. The network is not good.
Yeah, I want you to please choose the language. Make wise choice of your language, please.
Yeah, although I'm not getting you, but the network is not really good. But we will keep cursing in. As I already said, the cursing won't do much better, but I understand that after we have cursed them and then cursed their generation, that children will not even succeed in life. Although they may go and then have the money, they will sponsor their children to learn the best of education, but they'll be useless in society. Let me be frank though, you can imagine that what we depends on to go to school, the late salary we make here and then to go to school, nothing has already been inflated, nothing is doing, no need again to go back to school. Can you imagine? 16 billion Liberian dollars, we are talking about so much money.
Yeah.
So our man who say his lease off now, if he can sit down there and say that the general who post what's me? Am I there? If we have to come out saying that the general who, yeah, I'm getting it now. Okay, you are clear when it comes to the tone, the audio.
All right, I was just actually trying to throw advice that please, since you're on the international wire, to just choose your words wisely, you know, when you're talking to them.
Okay, I'll guide my diction. I think the diction is the problem, eh?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm saying that. Okay, saying the diction is the problem. I watch my diction. Those guys who are saying that no money missing, and even asking the journalist who posted that something that is going on, then brought it to the knowledge of with the Liberian. I think we have to applaud him for his idea, and then that'll be the question in the process. But sending one to session, and I promise this government that anything that go wrong with that man and his family, anything that go wrong with that man and his family, they will have us to contend with. Because if the government don't provide maximum protection for that man, and then if we get having a Harry Grace issue, they say, oh, he went through the whole day, he got mad, and then joined through the whole day, and when he got drowned in the sea, we will show the guy the government to prove that to provide that man a life that he will be there for us always.
All right, Mr.
I'm talking about the general who provide that information
Mr.
to the public.
The
audio is the problem. The audio is not coming.
Okay, are you hearing me now? Hello?
The audio is the problem. I'm not getting from the audio.
All right, then try and call back again. Let me take some more calls because calls are coming in. Thank you so much. Mr. Kekula, John Kekula there from Central Area. Let's go back on the line and see who's on the line. Prince Colette. Let's go to Prince. Let's see. Hopefully we can get Prince as well. And then from Prince, we have to go to the senator now, to the representative. A lot of those videos came in yesterday. I listened to them. Some of them stay coming this morning. Thanks to all of you who actually send them to me as well, so that we all can go back to it. Let's see what we can get. The brother that's calling the state saying adding, and so. And this is it. Where we are right now, we're looking for somebody to help us. We can't make it because we know when President George Weah took office, we all remember he told us openly that his first priority or his priority was to give maximum protection to Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her family. But this is it. Let's see. I think that other color dropped. Let's try another one. Let's try to. And this is it. There's nowhere in the world that the outgoing president will not have protection, state protection. Nowhere. You don't even have to come and announce it. You know, you don't have to. We know definitely at the end of the day, we are responsible for her, how do you call it, her pension. We are responsible for her pension. We're responsible indeed to give her security. We're responsible to give security to the vice president as well. Or former vice president, let's put it that way. So there's no need to have come and tell us, you know, my priority. You know, anyway, that time, I think our brother was still kind of trying to settle in, trying to figure out whether he was really elected also. And so, that alone sent a bad signal to us activists, to those that are pushing for the establishment of war and economic crimes code for Liberia. It's not a bad signal because, I mean, by virtue of that, that means the former president didn't. Let's try Prince again, and then we'll come to Nathaniel. Prince, let's see. We're gonna try you for the last. Happening with your gadget. Let's see. And so it's not passing now to us, trying to make us weak by virtue of that word alone. I will protect my priority. Come on, man. My priority. You cannot prioritize that. It is our duty as a state to give a full protection to the outgoing president, the outgoing vice president. To make sure that they continue to get their pay, which is half of what the active president do get, and all the benefits. It's not anything for you to remind us, to tell us that indeed you have to do this. But by the time he said that, some of us we started getting worried. As well, so that means the TRC this report is going to be put on the side again. Okay, Mawar Davis. Let's try Mawar Davis. I don't know what's going on. Let's try Mawar. Okay, that's what happened. It got us worried. The Omar after the TRC, yeah, I mean, imagine we give the people work to do. We commission the body. We pay them money. We put them on staffing. We give them the benefits and give them time and say, you go around the country and go abroad and engage with Liberians. We want to know what went on, who did what during the Civil War or the uncivil war. For that kind of a report to come to you and you just sit on it for years. You don't have time to talk about it. It's an absolute betrayal of the nation. The woman sat on the document. I can tell you the document is huge, 300 and some more pages. The actual, I mean, how they call the TRC report. They got two. Let me tell you now. If you get certain one, you're thinking that they're not here. If you don't have anyone that more than 300 pages, forget it. Let's go on the line again. Let's see. Prince, I don't know, Prince, what is your gadget? So she sat down on the TRC recommendations report. She sat down on it for years. We've been asking, nobody talking. She's not talking. She's not making any comment about it. And now she just, her time came and then it's over and she was leaving and she left it there. Since our president came, not a day Mr. Weir ever spoke about the TRC. Not a day. If you know of any of the day, if you can remember any day that he was giving a speech or even through interview or so, and he mentioned the TRC, tell us or challenge me on that. Not a day. But this is it. When people told us yesterday, when people told me yesterday that this President George Weah, hands are clean, so clean to the extent that when you associate him with any criminal act, God will punish you. Yeah, that's how some people are saying that his hands are so clean when you associate him with criminals, God will punish you. That's what I heard. Okay, let's go to Davis. What's up, buddy? Welcome.
Doing, Max? How you doing, Max? How you doing?
I mean, I hope you're not driving you.
No, I'm driving. I'm parked.
Yeah, I want you to be on the safe side. Okay. Welcome to the show, buddy.
On the safe side, I'm driving. Yeah, Max, I'm doing good, man. How yourself?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank God. Thanks for asking as well. Yeah. Welcome. What's your take on it?
Yeah, man. I like the show, man. And first of all, before I go further, I really want to congratulate the honorable man, the congressman, for his take and for what he's doing for the Liberian people. I really appreciate that everything for his advocacy, for his advocacy, everything. For his advocacy, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Yeah,
Okay.
appreciate a lot. Yeah. But you know, my concern is this. I really want to know something, and I really want to know this. You know, like I've been fighting 14-year crisis. Yeah, we've been over 14 years. 14 years. And within the 14 years, yeah, nobody come up with such a thing, advocating for war crime code and economic code. Nobody come up with it. Now, my concern is that we just have a government that is so young that not yet reached 1 year. Why people using this government or people using John Weir to bring in war crime and economic code? Why they never did it within the past regime? That's my main concern.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's really bothered me a lot. This part of questions bother me a lot, and I cannot find answer to it.
No, okay, I will try.
Yeah, I don't know if you read it. Yeah.
When you learn and you get off, I will try to furnish you, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, because it's really bothered me a lot, because there's some man that there's a president that he is claimed from war and all of he is claimed from war. He's not a warlord. He's not participating in any war. He's not sponsor any warring fighter to raise war on his people. But people using his leadership to advocate for war crime code instead of the past regime. We have man Eddie who fought war, that sponsored war, and then people never knew her regime. I think her regime was going to be one of the best time to advocate for this thing. Okay. Yes, it was going to reach highly to the concern of the economic, the international community. But people never did it. They remained quiet everything until my early 12 years finished. But now people come up with the young government that I don't know what people ever said that with John Weir to have the conversation with him. To say, oh my man, you know you're president, but people advocating for it within this young time, within the period of time. Why? Yeah.
If you and myself working in the office, maybe we are a group of 10 working in this particular office, and we all have our different our responsibilities. But then something sparked up in that office, and everyone is accusing me, Max, and they point finger at me and they say it is Max who did it. And then our managers at the top, they decide to investigate the matter. And you particularly you, Moa, you know very, very well that it is Max that did it. And then the management at the top decides, say, okay, you know why? We are going to put the committee together to investigate. This committee, you plus the rest of the people are not on it, but we're going to make Max the head of this committee to investigate, and we're going to appoint other people as well. Will you be happy?
Yeah. No.
Okay. That's what happened. The TRC report. Maybe you haven't read it. The TRC report. One of the very first person that's the name is highlighted is Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. When Mr. Taylor was having his trial at The Hague, they asked him, how did the MPFL came about? Mr. Taylor said, well, to be honest with you, at the time I was the leader of EULA in America. And it was me, Tom Woyu, and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf that actually master planned the second MPFL, because the first one was Thomas Gromba and they killed him. So the three of us are the one that actually put the MPFL together. And when I left, I went to Africa. I went to Paris to meet with Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in Paris, to even meet her and show her the pictures of the men that were training in both Libya and Ghana, to convince her that the things are actually happening good. Now, the TRC came at the time. She's the one that commissioned it. It was, first of all, it was called upon at the Akosombo Accord that the TRC should be #1. Now, in that TRC, first thing it was mentioned there that in fact, all of them that participated in the war, they should be barred for 30 years. Now, that came, we play a law. Some of us were talking about it, but nobody listened to us. They said we should go to election. We went to election, she came to power. After a year or so, we started causing noise again on WhatsApp. The first term finished. Now, in the second term, in fact, she decided to say, okay, let me listen more to Liberian people. Let's commission the body to put the TRC report together. The people came abroad, they went to America, they went to other places. They put the TRC, her name is inside there. Now, they took the TRC and gave it back to her. Man, the work you gave her, yeah, we finished. Our recommendations, everything inside there. Those are supposed to be punished, let them be punished. Those are supposed to be given pardon, let them be pardon. Everything is inside there. This is the woman that her name is inside there. This is the woman that she's the president. She is the one that's supposed to put it up there and say, yes, we're doing it. But her name is inside. That's why she sat on it. Now, we question. We some of us started asking questions about TRC. She never made any comment about it. She sat down on it. Now, the reason that we are, actually we continue, this time around, we want to lift our voices high is this. President George Weah, like he said, like I was told as well, as a boy growing up, his hands are so clean. He never participated in the war. Yeah. That's what we heard. He never supported the war. The war was waging hell. We understand. He was even sponsoring the national team to travel here and there. Now, if Mr. Weah is the president today, as clean as he is, he hates corruption. Yeah. Would he not be the right person now to say, well, you know what? Yesterday in 2004, I talked about the punishment of war criminals. So today I'm president. I'm going to make sure that the TRC, the recommendation it should come to light. Don't you think that she is the best person that's supposed to execute it as compared to Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf? Okay. Yeah. I think David's gone frozen.
So, no. Yeah, are you at home? Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, let's get the last point so we can get more colors.
Yeah, let me make my last point. All right. Within Alex, know what you say. At least you have educated me on certain things that I get your point now. Now, there's an issue. All right. My Eddie refused the report of the TRC to be moved forward. Now we are in power as a president. What day is this? You think it would be good for we have to go back to this report as a president and send them refuse to execute the report for him to go back to it? Or the next I want to know people that's advocating for this. After we have become president, you people ever sitting down to say, okay, my man, you know, happy in the TRC report, the Omar refused to execute it because she was included. But I think it's a good thing now because, like you said, 2014, that you're going to do this. You think it'll be good that you go back to the report that those war laws shouldn't go abundant, they shouldn't go free. It's a good start.
There is this thing. Yeah. You see that document? It's not document that the madam took along with her after she left the office. As you leave in office, anything that belongs to the states, you leave it to your desk for the next person that coming. When they come, it's just like when if I am taking care of this office and I'm responsible to recruit volunteers here, I live in this office and you coming in to be the new volunteer recruitment for this agency. Every file that I have been dealing with, I have to leave it on your desk. In fact, we even have to exchange notes. I have to sit down with you in the real world and show you the differences in those files. These are it. This is what you need to do. This is why I started. I didn't finish. And this is what needs to go on. That's how it's supposed to. So the TRC, there's nothing about reminding Mr. George Weah about it. The TRC, he made it on his desk. There are unfinished business that he also met on his desk by the former government. For us, we can just stay on the side because when we sit here, we talk. When we sit on the radio, we talk. He's hearing it. So at the end of the day, he will just say, journalists are asking him. So there's no need to say, well, Davis, let us put together to go and meet the president and have a meeting with him and ask him about the TRC. No. He knows about it. He called for it yesterday, 2004. He called for it. So he's aware. he was aware when the whole TRC thing was going on. He wasn't called there because his name, his hands are clean. So he wasn't even called to go and testify. No, he supported it. So at the end of the day, I don't think Davis, you know, Mr. Weir, as you said there, apparently, he's the best person that can actually make sure that these guys are brought to justice. Let them go to the court and defend themselves and say, look, even though I went to the TRC, I confessed yesterday that I killed thousands of people and saying, but you know, if you calling for for forgiveness, fine. But there are others who are saying that look, the TRC recommendation is a fiasco. Everyone that calling for it, they are all speaking nonsense also. I mean,
what preacher is saying.
Yeah, no remorse. So obviously, Davis, this is it. At the end of the day, we are not saying that, you know, it's because of Mr. Weir. Even if it would have been, any of them that were running, okay, that do not have any part to play in this government, even your ABC or what kind of BC or so have gone into that power, they would have been the rightful people. Because if you participate, nobody, my man, you can't be, they can't accuse you of something. That's why I started with giving you the example in the office. Obviously, you will not be happy and say, you think Max will actually judge the case better? Max's name is mentioned. He's the main target. Then he's the one that leading the judgment. No, this one is not fair. So let's see more things, buddy. Anyway, my man, thanks so much for your contribution for today. Thank you for appearing on my show, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother Mark. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
All right. That's David there. Let me see whether we can get another call. Let's see. Let's go to the let's go to the lawmaker. Let's hear the lawmaker. Somebody's trying to call. But okay, Prince. Prince is still trying his best. Is Prince? Yeah. Let's see.
Human rights across the globe is not just moral.
There you go. I can expand it in bigger. Is the senator speaking? I want to expand it. Thank you so much, all of you that sent this video. But I have to make a decision and choose one person. So, Winifred Siatua, thank you so much. Let me see whether I can play. So you can see the senator himself as well. Let me see. It doesn't want to expand, so let me do it this way.
The right thing to do, but it is also vital to our own national security. Stopping war crimes before they happen is just as important as ensuring that justice prevails afterwards. Without justice, there cannot be healing for the victims, and the cycle of turbulence will start anew. This is why I'm proud to sponsor H.R. 1055 to affirm strong United States-Liberian ties and support for democratic principles and call for full implementation of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission recommendations, including the establishment of an extraordinary criminal tribunal for Liberia. My district, Staten Island and South Brooklyn, is home to thousands of Liberians who have fled the turbulence of civil war. My constituents have directly told me how important it is to them that Liberia establish an extraordinary war crimes tribunal. Liberia itself recommended the establishment of a war crimes tribunal in its own Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Liberia's current president, President George Weah, called for the establishment of a war crimes tribunal in 2004 as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. It is time to put this into action. At this very moment, people who have committed unspeakable war crimes hold positions in Liberia's government. For example, Senator Prince Y. Johnson is an infamous warlord who tortured and murdered former President Samuel Doe. There is a video of Johnson's sickening mutilation of President Doe, where Johnson is despicably sipping on a beer, fanned by an assistant, while Johnson's minions cut off Doe's ear. With the presence of Johnson and others in the current government, we are seeing Liberia's slow creep backward towards the murderous mayhem of its Civil War days. Liberians are rightfully clamoring for justice. Without it, I fear there will be further violence and turbulence, which nobody wants to see. This is why it is so crucial to call upon Liberia and President Weah to establish a war crimes tribunal. Thank you, Chief. Protecting human rights across the globe is not just morally the right thing to do, but it is also vital to our...
That's the Sorry. That is the Senate. That's the representative, Donovan of the USA, right before the chair of the Committee on Foreign Affairs. Let's see. Let's go back to the line. That was yesterday. Prince, I like people like this. Prince is trying so hard to get on. It's so unfortunate I'm not home to use the. I'm on holiday. I'm not home to use the other line, so we gotta use the video. That's it. Okay, Prince is not. Nothing is working here now. So let me see. Okay. All right. So you heard the senator name, voice. Please. Just before I leave you, because it's about 1 hour now. Before I leave you, please, I want you to take your phone. I want you to make the call. I think I saw somebody wrote something here, said they make a call already. Make a call this morning to the Honorable Office. Let us appreciate this Honorable for what he did. And let us appreciate the House for accepting and passing his bill. We are happy. Me, I'm so happy. I don't know about you. Because I remember PYJ, I played the clip, right? You heard it, you saw him. That TRC, that your war crime code, that's a fiasco. TRC is a trash. All of you that are talking and advocating for it, all of you guys are talking nonsense. You don't know why you're talking. We don't know. So please, you can reach the Honorable Representative in 3 district offices. One is Washington, D.C. office. The number there to call is on the board as well. 202-225-3371. I'm about to finish, so let me just reiterate. The number is pinned. In fact, no need for me to go over it, but just to remind you that you can call any of those numbers. Introduce yourself. Tell them you're calling from this country. You are a Liberian residing there. You heard about this, and you were so happy. You just want to express thanks and appreciation to the Honorable. They will take note, write your name down, take note, just for their records and just for them to say to also know that Liberians, we are appreciative. This man could be spending his countless of hours, putting ideas together and trying to think about introducing bill that would transform his community in the states. But he decided to spend those hours on our behalf. Let's see whether we can get this particular bill here. Let's see whether we can take a little bit of reading of this one. What is it? Then before I leave you this afternoon, it's great to be here. Okay, so it's even on the Daily Observer. I think this Daily Observer from back home. It says here, U.S. Congress wants criminal tribunal established in Liberia. Let me take gist of this one. Representative Donovan has presented the United States Congress a resolution that calls for the full implementation of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's TRC recommendations, including the establishment of an extraordinary criminal tribunal for Liberia, an issue that Liberia's President George Weah has tried his best to avoid. He tried his best to avoid. The United States Congress has passed Resolution 1053 affirming strong United States-Liberia ties and support for the democratic principles, and has called for the full implementation of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission TRC recommendations, including the establishment of an extraordinary criminal tribunal for Liberia. On September 7, 2018, 2 congressmen of the Committee of Foreign Affairs submitted a bill to Congress calling for the passage of a resolution affirming strong United States Liberia ties and support for democratic principles. The resolution calls for full implementation of the TRC recommendations, including the establishment of an extraordinary criminal tribunal for Liberia, whereas today the United States is home to an estimated 80,000 people of Liberian ancestry in vibrant communities across the country who have been instrumental in America's effort to build a peaceful, democratic, and prosperous Liberia. Whereas Liberia and the United States share close historical, political, and economic ties over the course of nearly 200-year relationship. Whereas the people and government of the United States have a deep interest in Liberia's democratic stability